So, November 30th, 2017, roughly how many days after shooting?
19 days.
Work print, baby. 2 a.m. in the morning. Why are we doing this? So why are we like torturing ourselves to do it so quickly?
Because we need to meet the deadline for the Nevermore Film Festival. Short film deadline has been moved from the end of the year to the beginning of December, which is in approximately 24 hours. So
that's what's up.
We have completed the picture lock of the work print, and it's actually pretty close to final, except for the extra things we want to do.
VFX, baby.
And I'm going to spend the better part of today sound designing all the various sound effects, and Brento is going to, I don't know, what the hell are you going to do? Oh, you're going to put the music in.
Visual effects and music, which, yeah. And, I don't know, I sound extra sexy tonight because I've been fighting a cold.
And sharing the cold.
Pretty much. I've been hurt since 2 days before the shoot. Hurt my knee really well. My shin close to my knee.
Refused to ice it, like I told him.
Refused to ice it because I'm just gangster like that. And then, you know, I can't help but thinking when we went out like at 6:30 a.m. the other morning to shoot the sunrise that you'll see at the end of the film. Because, you know, it's a motif and all for the author of filmmaker.
It's a recurring motif, apparently.
I think the extra exposure made this just harder to get over. It's like I don't feel bad. It's just the constant cough and sounding terrible. But, you know, it's like it really harkens back to Suits for Chaos days when we were insane, man. We probably had a couple 24-hour shoots, maybe at least two 24-hour shoots.
Horribly long shoots.
And I do remember it fondly, but I'm not eager to like relive that kind of mismanagement of assets and time. And I think we did a good job.
We didn't know how to schedule things.
We did a good job on this. Scheduling was good. I mean, except for the obvious that always gets thrown at us, which I won't go into because I want to stay on a positive note right now. We definitely made, you know, what's the analogy again? The old potato salad? I don't know. We made an omelet out of some scrambled eggs. I don't know. We done good, man. We done good with it, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think the goal was to move the where we ended at, you know, further in, as far as competency and look and sound design. Of course, the tools got better. We got better. The acting got better. You know, everything got better. So I feel like this is something I could work on for at least another month to really refine, but
something you will be working on for another month. It's funny that you said that.
I'm happy with what we got. I think it's
because once we submit the work print, we have to cross our fingers, see if we're going to get accepted, but we still have to finish up the film because we have a screening at Mad Monster regardless of whether or not we make it.
It's a moral victory just getting it submitted on time.
Yeah.
To me, I mean, and I always feel that way about Nevermore. Nevermore is the business. I mean, that is the film festival in North Carolina. You know, as a former alumni of that film, I mean of that festival. You know, but we've never went.
As are we all.
We've never went together though, and experienced that whole thing with like a joint film. So it should be really fun. And I've been away from that whole scene for like 7 years, so it'll be cool going back and maybe being a little more enthusiastic now after some time away, because we were just like pounding the whole, you know, get in as many film festivals as we can, let's do this. Then you started organizing the Mad Monster Film Festival, which was fun for the first 2 years. Then it got like work, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta watch all these films, you gotta make all these little promos and stuff.
Everything gets like work.
And then of course the DVD players and the audio-visual stuff was like always a headache, you know, so I'd like to...
Still is, and I anticipate it to still
I'd like to have that really... I'd like to have that one really great con experience, because I feel like cons might... I don't know if that's going to like remain a cultural, you know, mainstay.
Well, we did have that time we got to premiere the entire Tales from Mutantville, the first Mad Monster. And we put the DVD in, and it only played one part of Tales from Mutantville and wouldn't play the other segments.
It played the best
that was
part.
Great.
That's all that mattered.
That was brilliant.
It's almost like I planned that, but I didn't. You know, you were talking about that the other night, and I was like, I don't even remember that, because my film played, so I don't remember that, you know. That's funny. We could do like a 10-year retrospective real soon on Tales from Mutantville. Maybe we could figure out the
I'm a script supervisor on quote unquote your film, so it's not like I wasn't involved.
No, it's true. It's true. But you were so mega bummed. I vaguely remember that.
We had a room full of people there to watch our 3 short films, and they saw one, and then I got to explain to a room full of people why the films weren't funny.
That was final. Wasn't that the final build of that? I don't know why I did that.
No, it was not final build.
Man, DVD offer, and I'm glad that's gone by the wayside. And now
it's nowhere near the final build.
Now it's everything is so much easier. Just putting it on a jump drive, popping it in, whatever. Like the DVDs, it was on their last legs when we did that. You know, like they don't even offer that software with Adobe Creative Cloud anymore to author DVDs because nobody does it. They just
really?
Yeah.
I still got it on my computer.
Well, I still own it, but it's not the latest. You know, it's not Creative Cloud 2017. It's like I don't know, damn. It's been several years, which I always found kind of odd. Obviously, there's still going to be software out there to do it, but not in Adobe because they're trying to be mainstream, you know. But it is what it is, man. But what'd you think of the blinders, man? Because the last thing I filmed with this was I put this camera on my head while I was filming Todd and walking around trying to figure out the whole blinder setup, which I guess I could.
I was very impressed by what you guys did with the green screen work.
Todd actually did some fine acting. I think there's a few pictures in here I could show you.
Well, you know, I mean, the original idea was to do a vampire story. I mean, that was his idea. He wanted to do a vampire story. And, you know, of course, with my influence, I took it and twisted it into more of a Lovecraftian monster story.
I didn't see the Western angle reading the script quite so much, and I'm glad we did it. It was cool. That's our setup right there.
Once we got the setting, that kind of... Once we said, okay, we're going to put it in a barn, that's when the Western thing really started.
We put the work in on it. It really showed on the set. I mean, like the junk pile that we managed to accumulate was looked really good, and I think
you know they can't see that on this video.
I'm just showing it to you. I think the decision to make a noir was a masterstroke. Like
It'd be
that.
Much more interesting if you showed them that.
Well, I can always edit that in, but yeah, I'm just showing clips of Todd acting like a goof in front of the mini green screen. I have a full size one, but like I said, I would need people to hold it because you know a little bit of wind. Even this fell over, and you see how we extended it with putting it over that little thing to connect it with that, and that worked like gangbusters. Keyed that right out with good old key light, but anyway, that's what's up. So we're here at 2:16 waiting on a work print to render. So Mr. Director can take it and do some basic sound design and submit it for us tomorrow. I'll be doing something else here at that time, I guess.
You'll be adding music. You got to do the music.
Thank you for reminding me. But you know, it won't be 11. It'll be 11 o'clock before I think about that again. I would imagine, because I'm gonna get some sleep. All right. Well, cool. So 19 days ago, we wrapped active production of The Blind Eye Looks Within, and this morning, some 19 days later, or the beginning of the 19th day actually, after a couple of pickup shoots, we are at the point where we have our work print. We really rushed this so we could get it submitted to Nevermore, which is due today. And what I'm doing right now, I have the locked work print, which includes a couple of placeholders for FX shots and things that we will shoot in further pickups after certain effects are done, in-camera effects from Todd. So now what I'm doing is the director, aka J.T. McRoberts, was able to do the sound design last night. I'm feeding breakfast. I know, don't hate me. This is my breakfast, and you know, the little co-editor here has to have her bit of that, and she's being a little pushy. But anyway, yeah. So I'm pulling over a WAV file, which is the complete sound design in one run for the 19 minute, just under 19 minutes of the film. And I did the score yesterday, and the score and the sound design have never lived together. So I'm going to have to go through really quickly, adjust the music a few places, bring the dialogue audio up. There were some places where our actors whispered just a little bit, and they were trying to be dramatic, but unfortunately when you level set the audio for a certain level, some of that stuff kind of gets it doesn't get entirely lost. But fortunately, we did a good job with our additional recording, and our secondary audio source kind of saved us on some of that. But still, in places, I'm having to go through, bring the music down, and bring the dialogue up. Multiple takes, energies are different and whatnot. So, but it's a good looking cut. I'm pretty stoked about it. I'm about to hear the sound design for the first time, and then I'm going to go through and make my fine edits from there, lowering or raising sound design and dialogue and music. So hopefully here in an hour and a half maybe, we'll have a lot work print of The Blind Eye Looks Within to submit to Nevermore.